Welcome back to Factorio. All right, let's carry on where we left off. It's been a while since I've played. It's now the 31st of December, and gosh, it's been almost a week since I've played. But I have been fairly busy designing, and I think it was probably a good idea for me to come back into the game to not have like over design fever. I'm looking at this issue with the Enterprise and thinking I probably need to do something about that. But I don't know if it's worth a trip back to Navas to work on it. One of the, it might be. It might actually be. Because here's the thing. I haven't touched foot on any of the other planets in a long time. And I'm thinking that I need to find out how things are doing. Like, for example, what do we got here? We got more rare iron plates. That's nice. I don't actually have warnings in place if certain things go wrong. Some things I do. Some things I do. Like if I run out of uranium, or if I run out of green chips, it'll warn me. But there's a lot of stuff that really could be optimized now that I have better equipment. For example, all of these mines are still using the old miners. They could be using the big miners, right? Or anything that's making chips, for example. These chips are still being made with assembler 3s, where they could be using electromagnetic plants. I've got a lot of optimization I could be doing, but I don't know what I should be spending my time on. In terms of, like a lot of these things have productivity 1s in them, Here's something worth noting. A big mining drill takes up a lot more space than a small one. And you can put like this much area. I've got 12 module slots. Whereas in the big miner, 5 module slots for that much area. So that's worth noting. So I'm thinking it might actually be worth revisiting some of these designs. I mean, as much as I really like my green chip line, it might be time to upgrade it for something better. Same with the smelting. I shouldn't be using, rows and rows of electric furnaces. I should be using foundries, probably. Although if I did that, I wouldn't be able to collect quality-based parts, which is kind of a problem because I kind of like the ability to collect quality-based parts. So I'm not sure about that one. Because in the foundry, the thing is you can't make a quality product if all your ingredients are fluids, as they are in the foundry. Another thing I'm a little concerned with is like, how is my oil doing? How is my oil doing anyways? 410%, 244, 1751. That one's still doing pretty good. That's one of my newer ones. 1400, that's good. 1220, that's good. 235, that's garbage. Because one of the problems that I'm going to have eventually is I will run out of oil in my current patches, and I'm going to have to reclaim land, or I should say claim land, in order to get new oil. So new oil is one of the constant goals in Factorio. I've got a really nice one sitting out here, but it's super far into enemy territory. This is a pretty good one. Oh, this is a good one down here too. Hey, this one's right next to the next to the main lake. Yeah, so that's just something I need to think about with Novice, because I've just got I've got a whole lot of things I'm doing remotely at the moment, so I have to make sure that it continues to function well. I'm going to queue up more mining productivity because this is going to be super important for Gleba, particularly stone, because I hardly have any stone on Gleba, and I want to make it last as long as I can. Oh my goodness. Wow, check this out. So these are the ones that I've done already, right? And the red ones are the ones I can't do yet. And I can see all of them on one page. So there's not much left for technology that's beyond my current tech level. These all require things from Aquilo, except for this one. Railgun damage. What is railgun? Oh, I haven't got a railgun yet. Apart from the infinite technologies, I'd say most, if not all, of my tech currently is going to be bioscience. It's just bioscience locked, which means I'm going to have to work on getting bioscience up and running. That's probably my number one priority. Let's queue up some more of the infinites and see what we can get from it. Artillery shell damage. I could work on this, 8,000, man. Worker robot speed 8 is probably a good idea. Let's queue that up. Electric weapons damage 5. See, what does this add? It adds another 70%. So, yeah, that's a good one. This will make my scrap recycling productivity. It occurs to me that I was wrong about something I said about this tech in an earlier episode. I said that this affects all recycling, but it isn't. It's just the scrap recycling. So it won't affect things like when you recycle your own products. Still, it'll mean that I have to expand less often in Fulgora, and also my builds can be more compact. So I should research that. What else? I suppose I might as well research this. Yeah, that's enough science for a while. I have to make absolute sure that I'm not low on uranium, though, because everything on Novice is requiring constant supply of nuclear power. And the nuclear power is, I mean, I'm barely using it, but it would be a disaster if that ran out. And that's, yeah, I've got 3.2 million. Looks good. Although, I do have to supply it with a perpetual supply of sulfuric acid. Do I not have sulfuric acid? Oh, that's kind of important. Oh, this is actually stopped. Oh, wow. So this is calling a train, but there aren't any. Man, good thing I looked. Okay, so the uranium has stopped. It just hasn't finished. Okay, I have to figure out why there's no sulfuric acid. So here's the sulfuric acid loader. And these are actually full. It's not outputting a signal to have a train come, though. Isn't that curious? Well, oh, it's because this wasn't set to L1. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? I had this set to input count, which is not, there is no L coming in. So it's got to be L1. Oh my gosh. Well, good thing I looked. Now there should be a train coming. Oh, wow. Crisis averted. That could have been a disaster. It could have shut down my entire nuclear power. I don't know how it lasted as long as it did without this train. I wonder if having more pumps connected to the wagons would make this go faster. In 1.0, it used to go pretty quick, but that's been slowed down. I think these are limited in speed. Whoa. That was close. Here we are. And the uranium is flowing once more. Finally. I wonder how long that's been off. Also, it's worth noting that that a lot of my loaders and unloaders could be updated to using the more current design, because a lot of these are the old design. There we go. Right. So we've got 100,000 sulfuric acid. Yes. All right. Well, that was close. See, I should have alarms on everything. You know, like there should have been an alarm that says, "Oh, hey, by the way, your sulfuric acid is empty. You know, it's been empty for 5 minutes. Do something about it." All right. Let's see what's going on here. We are... we should probably have a peek at Fulgora, which is... Wow, Fulgora has a lot of electromagnetic sets. I'm going to open this up. How's the holmium doing? Yeah, we're doing all right for holmium ore, but I have to make sure that this never, ever, ever recycles, because you don't ever want to send your holmium ore to your secondary recyclers. So that's disabled. I mean, even if it causes the whole line to back up, don't do it. Put it somewhere else. In fact, one good way to do that would be to grab a buffer chest. Well, I mean, I don't really have to worry about it. If this was even close to filling up, then I'd put a buffer chest down, or maybe a couple buffer chests down that are requesting tons and tons of holmium ore, and then I'd have that available for everyone who needs it. But it does seem to me that everything's flowing pretty well. Now, remember, I still have 41 million. Ah, that's good to see. I still have 41 million scrap, which is, I think I started with 42. I think it went down to 41 pretty quick. Now it's still there, so I'm happy with that. Let's go to Volcanus and just see how things are moving over here, or rather holding. We're going to want a whole lot of these belts shipped to Gleba. Now, the problem is that you can only ship 50 per rocket launch, and rocket launches are expensive. So what do we got going on here? Looks like we have enough for 8 more launches, enough blue chips. But I think Volcanus... Let's see, if we'll go over to Volcanus, 1,200. So 1,200 of these are dedicated to Volcanus. But 1,200, yeah, that's all right. One thing I really, really need to do soon, I think, is I need to make the Enterprise a bit more robust. Like, I don't have any more foundations, so I should send up another bunch of turrets. Here, let's... Oh, yeah, okay, I got an idea. So what we're going to do, we got just enough room. We're going to expand that. No. Actually, wait. We're going to move this to the left one. So let's see if we can do that remotely. Oh, that went down here when I picked it up. That's fine. And then we're going to... Do I have any more blue belts? I got 7. All right, let's do that. Well, when I get the foundations up, I should have just enough room to put 2 columns of turrets on the front here. In fact, well, we're going to Volcanus now. but when we get to novice, that's when we want to make that change. So what I'll do is I'll put on the circuit for novice to stop there. Just don't forget that it's not going to move once it gets to novice. All right, so what's going on with Volcanus? What's going on is we must have dropped, hopefully we dropped the blue chips. Oh wow, this is still that system. Yikes. You know, I've got lots of blue chips. Lots and lots. So I'm not terribly worried about Volcanus in terms of blue chips. Now, another good question is, are we making low density structures? We've got a whole lot of them. And these were made by plastic and my infinite metal. So plastic is the key. And even though my plastic line is fairly slow, I could buffer it. I would probably do well to make a plastic buffer. Okay, let's see about that. Here we go. Now, does this have to be on that lane? That's the next question. Doesn't look like it. I think it could be on either lane. All right, in that case, we're going to take this one out and replace this one. Perfect. We are now buffering plastic with 3 steel chests. So if I ever need it in a hurry, I can make it faster than I can produce it. All right. So I'm fairly okay with Volcanus' state of things at the moment. It's not really moving because I don't really need a lot of the stuff from Volcanus, but I do really need these green belts badly on Gleba. All right, so with that, we're going back to Gleba and we're going to start working on the next phase of the project. Looks like we're building up rocket fuel faster than we're using it, so that's a good thing. Oh, you know what? I really need to put productivity modules in these miners because I want to get the most out of my stone, right? So this will make my landfill. That's good. And where is it going? Oh, it's going over here. Oh, that's right. I also have to update these. These are out of date. Oh, you know what? I remember now. I had to take this egg out because my power failed. All right, well, I can get a new egg. That's not a problem. Wasn't I supposed to get an egg from that? There you go. Whoa, there, it's got a timer that's already going. Ooh. Is the timer on the dead stomper start when he's killed? I wondered. No, that would have been farther along than that, right? All right, well, I'll let this run for a while. This is going to make me some more biochambers. And quite a few more, actually, because I've updated it. Cool. All right, so what do I need to do? I need to make some harvesters, I think. Harvesters. So one of my next goals, probably the most important goal at the moment, is to set up one more farm for both Yamako and Jellynut. The challenge is that these might be a fair bit of distance away. Like it looks like, honestly, I didn't expect this, but one of the problems is that this one right here and this one right here are the most concentrated sources of each. Like I've got, I mean, this could work up here. This could work, but it doesn't have a lot of jelly nuts on it. And I might have to do some scouting, actually. I also need to set up a train network because I'm actually going to use trains to bring these fruits back. So that means things like, well, let's see, what do we have for tracks? Rocket capacity 100, which is really pathetic. Oh, it only requires one stone to make a track, so that's good. Let's get that going. All right, so we haven't seen this one yet. What does this say? This says Tef Lily. Tef Lily, a gleba plant with strong plasticky leaves. Okay. It gives a little bit of spoilage and some wood. All right, let's add that to the list. It's pretty obvious I'm going to have to set up some more things that use the molten iron. So let's rotate this around, make some pipes. Gears maybe? That might be a good one to start with. Of course, you know, we don't actually have any way of getting significant amounts of iron and copper yet. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, so I'm going to go grab some iron stromatolite, which is something I want to get out of the dependency of as soon as I can. But I'm going to need to do it for a little bit. Oh, duh. I just realized something. I think I can make wire directly from the foundry, can't I? I can. All right, never mind. I don't need to use this. All right, let's go grab some copper ore. Oh, you know what? Before we do anything, let's fix the pentapod issue. There we go. Pentapod egg is in cold storage until I need it again. I gotta figure out what's wrong with this. It's probably the fact that no, biochamber has water. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. I don't know what's the problem. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, I need at least 2,000. I have that. One nutrient. Signal T. Yeah, I do. Oh, right. Right. I remember now. All right, let's let this get out. Manual activation. That's what I did wrong. All right, well, that should be fine. I will put this egg back into cold storage, though. Gotta figure out why my nutrient line isn't working. Right. Well, all right, I've got... Yeah, that's ideal. I've got an egg in cold storage, and I've got an egg in stasis. So everything is good. I've got 18 biochambers here, which will come in super handy. In fact, I think I might... let's see, what do I need to make for the next... Are we requesting enough? There's none in storage. Oh, you know, that's curious. Oh, this is empty. Finally. Oh, wow, I have 105 landfill. Cool. All right, let's make another 18 biochambers. So what are we going to do about Jelly Nuts and Yamako farms? I need to find some place. I need to do some exploring. But I can't really prepare for that unless I'm making rails. I can't make rails until I set up a bit more with my mall, my bot mall. Wow. I have lots and lots of copper plates. Good to know. Probably don't need that many. Yeah, this is gonna be a challenge. You've got a little chicken and egg problem here because I need iron and copper in greater quantities in order to set up for making the proper farm. But I have to have that farm in order to get the copper and iron in greater quantities. Let's take a little detour and check out the Enterprise. Now we're parked at Novice, right? And I think we have to find out why is it not shipping up foundations? Oh, you know why? It's because I probably have auto request missing construction materials unchecked. Yeah, that's why. So I'm going to need 8 turrets. Make that, yeah, 8. You know, I could have swore I put rare asteroid collectors on the front of this ship. Did I not actually do that? Hmm. You know, I didn't. I didn't. I was planning on it. So I have to figure out if there's a way I can specify the, you know, like some cargo to go up. Hey, it's working. All right, so I'm getting very specific numbers here. Although, come to think of it, can't I just trash unrequested and it'll take away the amount that's not? I think I can. I think I can do that. Here, let's try that. So we want rare solar panels and we want 3 of them. We want trash unrequested, right? Right? Yeah, that's how you do it. So we're going to want some turrets. We want, what was it again? 8? Yeah, 8 turrets. Now, do we have enough bulk inserters? We have 2. So we're going to need a few of those. We're going to need 1 asteroid collector. Maybe 2 even. We could bring a few up because, you know, I might lose some more. We'll grab the rare ones and we'll grab like 3 of them. Or maybe 4. We'll grab 4 of them. Right. Well, we've got that ready to go. Some spare panels actually might be nice. Let's increase this to 5, 6. Oh, do I not have any more made? Wow, I have none in logistic storage. Okay, good to know. We should probably bring up some more blue belts in case I need that. Okay, so with everything ready to go, I'm going to uncheck trash unrequested, and then I'm going to remove this, and then I'm going to put an inserter here so we can load the rocket. And you can see that, yeah, we actually do have a space problem in terms of storage space. All right, let's see how much can I put the foundations in. Oh, good, I can put 10 in. Well, it's better than nothing. So we're going to deliver this cargo. Hang on, whoops. Yeah, let's deliver that. Enterprise. I'm going to need a lot more foundations, though. So I should send up that other foundation rocket. Look at that. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put one of the nice ones. Rare asteroid collector. Here and here. And we're going to wire them up like they were. Cool. So these are the 3-armed ones. Apparently, I've not actually seen that work. But nice. Now I have to move the turrets over and make room for these other turrets. Hang on. What happened to the other 2? I sent 8. You sent 8. Super weird. All right, I don't know what happened there, but that's okay. I'll just take out these bottom 2 then. Oh, there we go. This should really, really help the Enterprise's survivability. Looks like I'm missing... What in the heck? I sent 3. Where did it go? Alright, well, I've got an ordinary solar panel. Well, I might as well just put that one in place. Unfortunately, I don't have any repair packs on board. I should have brought some. Rocket capacity 100. Well, no time like the present, right? So... So repair packs should repair this and this. Slowly, apparently. And one thing at a time. That's unfortunate. Great. All right. Well, the Enterprise is fully prepared and bolstered and ready to go. So I'm going to re-enable these conditions to fire only when we're stopped. Then we'll send her on her way. Ooh, there they are, 2 arms at the same time. Check it out. That's cool. Oh, 3 arms at the same time. Yeah, this is pretty neat. This is pretty neat. Right, so now I have to work out... I have to work out a plan. I need a plan. I need rails, darn it. Alright, so we've got green ships being made in an automated, mostly automated way. And I've got productivity modules all over the place. So we're going to try and make the most of the stromatolites that I harvest. Making the most efficient molten iron, making the most efficient iron plates, making the most efficient copper wire, and molten copper. Oh wait, no. Got to put those in here too. Can't forget that. And finally making the most efficient green chips. So here's hoping that that will help, because we got a shopping mall to fill, right? And it just takes some time to set this up. Oh, stone without... Yeah, you know, here. Iron rods. And some of the stone from this is gonna have to not be turned into landfill. Here, let's turn that off for now. Oh boy, we're using 70 megawatts. I mean, even this setup would have been impossible in the previous power plant. I'm going to have to consider making multiples, I think, of these. But even then, in order to supply the rocket fuel, I need a steady supply of Jellynet and Yumako. I just want to make sure I'm doing that. So we're going to take this power plant down, right? Oh dear. Yeah, I've got to actually... I've got to actually use these up. But see, this one, this is why. Spoiled first, right? Well, that might be why I wasn't making the nutrients. So this should produce a lot of seeds, if I'm right. Logistics storage, 71, 72. All right, so we are storing them somewhere. There we go. Now we're making iron rods in pretty large quantities. That should get me some rails. Nice. We're going to need lots of rails. This is. I got some big plans for this planet. Oh, you know what else I need to make lots of? Here, we absolutely must have more belts. Not sure why those haven't been delivered. Oh, that's strange. What's going on here? Volcanist Gleba has the belts, but they're not on the ship. Oh, wow. Oh, that's bad. I see what's wrong. I see what's wrong. Volcanus doesn't have any rocket fuel for some reason. It is out of light oil. How can that be? It's out of heavy oil. Did this pipe get broken somehow? It did. It did. Holy shit. Alright, Enterprise is going to have to wait at Volcanus for a bit. I got repairs to make. So here's the heavy oil. Hang on. So I've still got this pipe. This pipe must have gone to the old system that used to be sitting over here. So let's get rid of these. And we're going to put up a new one, like here. And then here. That should do it. That should fix it. Yeah, look at that. Now we got heavy oil being turned into light oil, which is most of what we need to make rocket fuel. And all of these assemblers are making rocket fuel now. What are we doing for power? Oh, easy. Why don't we put some modules in here? Do you have any spare modules? Like... Whoops. No. That should help. That should help a lot. Oh look, rockets are going up. Amazing. Man, we haven't shipped anything from Volcanus in who knows how long. It'd be nice if I had more rocket silos on Volcanus. Next time I go there, I'm going to have to make some more because we really could use like 6. I wonder I wonder if I have the parts to make one. My gosh! I didn't limit this, and now I've made... shit. Well, I've made 48 rocket silos. Well, you know what that means. Despite all this, we're still not making enough rocket fuel. There, that should help. It's still not enough. Is it this that's running? You know what? It's actually that. Dang. This isn't keeping up? Really? Well, I am going for full productivity. I could maybe bump the speed a little bit. Probably I also should buffer it. I'm guessing that would help. Or do I not have tanks? There we go. That'll buffer that up. Oh, well, we almost have all the requests done. That's cool. But I think I'm gonna reduce the 120 seconds of delay to 60 because, well, I'm thinking I'm making enough bullets to handle that much activity. I remember when the Enterprise got destroyed that one time. That was from running out of bullets. Oh, you know what? Actually, wait. Go back. I want to set up a one-time request of a lot of green belts. Yeah, I'm a lot more comfortable with this front end than the old one. Look at that. That's going to be... yeah, nothing's getting through that. As much as I hate launching a single rocket for 50 green belts, you got to do it because I'm going to need them. And the Vulcanus is the only place you can build them for some reason. I mean, they use tungsten, sure, but why only Vulcanus? I don't understand. That's a tough restriction. Oh, you know what? I bet this... no, it's in rope report range. What's the problem with... oh, it's because I don't have automatic. There it goes. Wow, spoilage. So these are Yumakos that have spoiled. I don't have never actually had a way of handling that. Let's request only 50. It really depends. Oh, you know why? It's because It's because I have a full chest of rocket fuel. Holy cow. I did not expect that. That's why we got spoilage here. Well, we got rocket fuel for ages now. That's good. That's very good. How are we doing for tracks? Hey, we're doing pretty good for tracks, finally. All right, let's roll. Let's make a few other trainy things. To find a way. We need more bricks. We need more bricks, and we can't do it this way. This is stupid. You know, I actually expected more seeds by now. I wonder what's going on. I suppose we're really not using the nutrients, so it's just kind of spoiling on its own, which means that we're not probably crafting a whole lot of this. Okay, that's fine. I guess I get it. Really need to get that farm going. I wonder if I'm going to have to make like a bacteria loop that doesn't rely on the big farm. That might get me out of this bind. Oh shit. Shit. I've attracted some attention. Wait. Oh. Man, I hate the flying ones. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh no, I died. I don't believe it. I fucking died. And they're gonna stomp my stuff. Fucking hell. Gee, thanks. I'm sorry, I'm not accepting that. That's bullshit. I'm not gonna do that. We're not doing that. I don't have time for that nonsense. Wow. Alright, so stay the hell away from there. Yeah. I don't normally load autosaves, but if something's super like I get a big setback, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. So that does illustrate one thing that I have to really think about, though, is defense. I need to set up some defenses up here because I didn't have any, right? All right, should we try this? Let's Let's bring them in on purpose. Right. I really, really hate the flying missiles. But the base is safe, and the Tesla turrets have done their job. So you see, here's the difference. There are many egg rafts over here. Many. So it's actually going to be, because they respawn right away from these big egg rafts. You want to know why I'm not using my bots to harvest these? Because when I do, this happens. Blah. It takes even longer. I don't know. I suppose I could do it like this here. Yeah, that's not so bad. Oh, the missiles. Why? Why does this game have missiles? Missiles that you can't shoot down. What the hell is that? Okay. Let's put this iron in here. So how's our refined concrete doing? We got any coming in yet? Oh, you know what? That might help. Cool. We're making it. Good. Should we use productivity modules to make it slower and be more conservative with it? Or should we use speed modules and speed it the hell up? Is that it for speed modules? Oh. Well, I might want to ship some more in from Novice then. It takes a shocking amount of refined concrete. It's 100 refined concrete per per ramp. So I'm stepping up production. I'm just going to dump the nutrients into these chests here, whether I'm using it or not. And the idea is that if I don't use the nutrients, I'm not going to get the seeds. If I use the nutrients up, then these seeds will come quicker. Oh, hey, here's another kind of tree. Okay, this one's called a hairy club nub. A Gleba fungus with hardy woody stems and club-like caps that catch flies with sticky hairs. Wow. So this whole system down here with this jelly nut farm, this is very much really not being used for much at the moment, I don't think, because like we don't need to keep this hot. We don't need this for power at all. So let's take it down. But the problem then is, if I don't have anything that's using the jelly nuts, I'm not going to have any seeds. Oh, the seeds. Right. How many seeds I got? Not very many, actually. Whoops, shit. So that was probably bad. Good old undo. So this is doing the same thing the other one is, where if it's below 250, we harvest. Cool. All right. I need to use more jellies. I need to use more jelly, because the only thing I'm using the jellies for at the moment is over here to make rocket fuel. I think, maybe. And the seeds from that, they are getting put in this, which is going back down to plant more jellies. So that's fine. It's got a pretty good productivity bonus too. Man, still more rocket fuel, I'm telling you. It's making a lot of it. Okay. I think we made a pretty decent amount of progress today. This has been not really a focused episode, but just a kind of a expanding production, infrastructure episode, I guess. And I really want to get this whole fruit thing figured out. It's a kind of a mystery on how to progress to that point. I mean, I have a plan, but it's challenging. I have to give it that. It's definitely challenging. So I'll leave it here, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.